Latest and largest wave of pro-Palestinian, anti-Israel protests began at Columbia University in New York City. And Texas lawmakers tell CBS News Texas they believe federal authorities need to step in. Political reporter Jack Fink is also following this story for us tonight.
We spoke with U.S. Senator Ted Cruz and his Democratic challenger for U.S. Senate, North Texas Congressman Colin Allred. They said Jewish students are being threatened and feel unsafe at Columbia University and at some other college campuses. At Columbia University, there have been chants by some protesters shouting death to Jews, Israel, and the U.S. We spoke with Senator Cruz Wednesday evening after the UT protests. He said if students threaten other students, they should be arrested, prosecuted, expelled, and deported if they're not from the U.S. We spoke with Congressman Allred before the protests at UT, and he said students have a right to protest, but that what he saw at Columbia University is unacceptable.
That while folks have a right to protest, chanting things like that are deeply anti-Semitic or that are threatening is a line that once that's crossed, then that's no longer a protest. This is now an aggressive action that's inflicting on the rights of someone else. And that's what I've seen happening on these college campuses. And so to me, it's gotten out of hand. We have to get it back under control.
Should the U.S. Justice Department and Education Department be taking a closer look and doing more to protect Jewish students?
I think so. I really do. I think this has to be a local, state, and federal response at every level.
Should the Justice Department and Education Department, U.S., be doing something?
Yes, yes, yes. What is happening at our universities is disgraceful. This vicious anti-Semitism is utterly unacceptable. We're seeing it at Columbia, at NYU, at Yale. Sadly, we're seeing it in Texas, at the University of Texas. We're seeing radical activists who are pro-Hamas, who are chanting in favor of the Hamas terrorists that butchered 1,200 people on October 7th, that raped women and little girls. This is good versus evil.
We also spoke with both of them about their differing votes on the Senate's aid package to Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. Their comments coming up on Sunday morning on Eye on Politics. We'll hear from other state lawmakers with differing views on UT's response to the protests in Austin. Plus, independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. tells us what he believes his path to victory is this November, and why Dallas County Sheriff Marion Brown and former Sheriff Lupe Valdez say they're the better candidate in next month's runoff election. Get your fix for Texas politics. Watch Eye on Politics at 7:30 Sunday morning, right here on CBS News Texas, on air and streaming. Hope you join us. Jack Fink, CBS News Texas.